far across the sea, carving out a canyon, destroying me.
Dear Boo, I remember after the first night that we met, I had a random daydream thought wondering if I just met the woman that I would marry. What I remember noticing about you that night was first that you were beautiful. Second, after we talked about your travels, I was instantly attracted to how adventurous you were. Third, your fun and caring personality was obvious to me through your interactions with not only your friends, but anyone you interacted with that night. There's a lot that has happened between then and now to get us to where we are today, but my initial observations were spot on. I think you are more beautiful every time I look at you. I still can't get over how lucky I am to have found such an adventurous woman. And over the past few years, I have learned that the fun and caring personality that you show to your friends is true love. These are the reasons why I knew when I met you that I could see myself marrying you. And everything, and I mean everything, that I have learned about you since has only made those feelings stronger. I cannot wait to be your sock guy, your cook, your Dr. Pepper pourer, your masseuse, your hairbrusher, your anything you need guy for the rest of our lives. Your love, Peter.
I've been in the trenches, bombs been going off, arms on wire fences.
Peter, how has a year and a half gone by since that beautiful day in Halama where I answered the easiest question you've ever asked me? Our wedding day is here. I can't help but reminisce about our past few years together. Who would have guessed that that strawberry blonde swimmer I saw around the high school would one day be the man I spend the rest of my life with? Early on, we went on our first road trip together. Some people had their concerns since we would be living out of a van for a month and our relationship was pretty new. However, it was on this trip that I started to realize you could be the one. I will never forget when I had us visit Glass Beach, which is pretty far off of our planned route, and when we arrived and saw how little glass was there, I felt so embarrassed and disappointed. Yet, in such Peter fashion, you were able to turn the afternoon around. Instead of heading back to the van, you found a closed-off cliff, had us hop over the caution tape, and climb down to a hidden cove. We spent an hour finding shells and glass treasures. So easily, you're able to turn any situation into a lovely one, which is one of the many reasons that I love you. You're also the most caring, patient, and respectful man. You have a way of making me feel so safe and at ease when I'm with you. I love how adventurous you are, but also how you're able to binge watch an entire show with me. I love that you're goofy and that you always accept my request to dance when Missy Elliott comes on. And most importantly, you have made me a better and happier person. We have been on so many adventures together, and today is the start of our biggest one yet. I'm so thankful and excited to call you my husband in a few short hours. I'm ready to keep loving you today and for all the days that follow, and to think this all started with a beer trade. See you at the end of the aisle. I love you, Camille.
Having committed yourselves to one another in openness, love, and permanence, and having sealed these vows by the giving and receiving of rings, I now pronounce you husband and wife in the presence of Almighty God and these witnesses. Peter, you may now kiss your bride.
Stop.